Hey YouTube, got another video review for you today. We're going to be updating the lighting here in the kitchen. And as you can see, it has the older style can lighting in here. And we want to get rid of that just simply because it gets super hot in the kitchen, because you got to remember you got 7 of these older style can lights in here, and they use those 65-watt halogen bulbs. And you know, if you're not familiar with halogen bulbs, they're bright, but they also put out a lot of heat. And so if you're trying to cook in the kitchen, the last thing you want to do is be hot while you're trying to cook and sweat and all that kind of stuff in your food, and you don't want all that. So plus, you know, when I get hot, I get kind of irritable. So anyways, I want to switch these out and update the look of them. And as you can see, you know, these old can lights, you know, they're not the prettiest thing to look at. And so you can buy a retrofit kit to fit up in there, and it completely changes the look of the light. And I'm going to take you over here and show you just what I'm talking about. I reached out to a company by the name of Hykolity Lighting, and the name is spelled a little bit different. It's Hykolity. I'll put a link in the description so you can click on it and go to their website. But anyways, it's hykolity.com. It's really simple to find. But they sell these retrofit lights kits. And what it is you take and you just unscrew the bulb up in the recessed lighting. You just take the bulb out, and then you have this this little bitty plug in with a little pigtail on it. And you just screw this in like you would screw in a light bulb. It's really simple to do. You just screw it in, and once it's tight, then you have these this little plug sticking down, and then you take this plug and you just plug it in to this light right here, and then now you essentially have wired the light in to this new updated LED retrofit light. And it's really simple to install. All you have to do is just take the light, and it's got these 2 little springs here on the back. There's one on this side, one on this side. And what you do is you just take, and I'm doing this one-handed trying to film with my phone. So you just take and you just pinch them, the little springs together like this, and you pinch them up. And then you, with the other side, you pinch it at the same time, and you just take and push the little pins up into the recess part of the light right there. And I know you can't see very well because I've got the lights turned on. I'll try to turn them off so you can see a little bit better. There's a couple different switches here in the house, but you can see right there, you can there's a little bit of area that's opened, and you just take and push these little pins up in there and let them go. And once you let go, these little pins spread apart, and they hold the light in place. And they do a really good job of it too, because these little springs have quite a bit of tension on them, and you don't have to worry about them falling down out of the ceiling. They hold in there really well. So pretty surprised at how good they do work. But anyways, once you get them pushed up in there and you let go of the spring, then you know you pretty much installed it. And one of my buddies who's never really installed anything like this before got up on a ladder, and it took him like under a minute to install it. So anybody can do it. So you know, it's not something that you're gonna have to pay somebody to do. If you can change the light bulb, you can definitely change this lighting, and it makes a world of difference. So the first thing that you'll notice when you replace from these old halogen bulbs right here to this new LED lighting is heat. There is so much heat that radiates off of these bulbs that it's you don't even realize it till you're already too hot, and then you're kicking the air conditioner on and trying to cool the house down. But these things put out quite a bit of heat, and truthfully, they put out quite a bit of light. But compared to the LED, this uses 12 watts, where this is 65. This puts out a ton more light compared to this one. This one puts out a lot of heat. You can reach up there while this is turned on and you will burn the piss out of your hand with this. This one here, you can reach up there and put your hand on it, and it only gets warm. So it produces a lot less heat, and you know, it does produce a lot more light output, because this is equivalent to a 100-watt light bulb, where this is only 65 watts. So it puts out a tremendous amount of light, a lot more than this one. So it's substantial, the difference in brightness between the two. You can also choose the color output of the light. And what I mean by that, you know, we've all seen different colors of light. Some of them are yellow, some of them are like a bright white, and you know, there's variations in between. And Hykolity sells the lights in 3 different colors. They've got a 3K, a 4K, and a 5K. So, you know, if you like a brighter white, then you want to choose the 4 and 5K. If you like something that's a little bit more yellow, like what was in here, then you would want to choose the 3K. And so these lights are not expensive. You can pick them up really, really cheap. I will say that the ones off Hykolity were cheaper than the ones that I looked at Home Depot last night. And I noticed one thing when I was reading the box. The ones at Home Depot had a 35,000 hour rating for the LED, where this one here, I noticed here on the box, it says that it has a 50,000 hour life rating. So, you know, it should last longer. So anyways, guys, check out these Hykolity lights. Yeah, I think you'll be impressed with them. I know that we are. They just look so much nicer and more modern, because they have that lens, and it's not so far recessed back up in there. It's actually about an inch, maybe an inch and a half from the flush from the light. It's recessed back up in there, where these here have a lot of room between the end of the light and their recessed, you know, several inches, probably 3 or 4 inches back up in there. And so it just gives it a more modern look, and plus the light output is a lot better. And I'll turn just these on where you can see what they look like. You can see that they put out a lot more light, and it's a yellowish light. So it does make seeing in the kitchen a lot better. You can definitely see a lot better to cook or whatever. And that's just with 2 of them installed. Now we're about to install it on the rest of these other lights, but we just wanted to test it out and show you before we go ahead and switch it out, the before and after, what it looks like. So anyways, appreciate you guys watching the video, and please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you got any comments, put them down below. I try to read everything. And anyways, have a good day. Thank you.